Today is March 28th, 2019. This is a video that's going to take a tomato seed and track its progress to fruition. First off, you want to choose a tomato type that grows well in your area. I live in the Willamette Valley of Oregon, and I've done my research. We start by planting our seeds in a sterile starting mix. I like to plant 2 seeds per section for a total of 12. Cover the seeds with 1/8 inch of mix. Then take a spritzer and water from above. Moisten the starter mix, but don't soak. Continue to moisten daily, and don't overwater, but keep things moist. Today is April 4th. It's been 7 days since we planted our first seeds. As you can see, the first tomatoes are emerging from the mix. Each seed will open with 2 leaves. These are called cotyledons. Continue your watering schedule. Try to moisten the medium and not the plant. Today is April 10th, and it's been 14 days since we planted our seed. After 2 weeks, the plants have well-developed cotyledons. If you look closely, you'll see small stem extensions. These are the regular leaves. Today is April 14th. This is the 18th day since we planted our seed. Our plants have now taken on that tomato plant look. Our secondary leaves have branched out and they're beginning to show strong compound leaves. At this point in our plant's development, we'll begin to kick around the idea of repotting. Today is April 18th, and it's the 22nd day. Tomato plant stems are thickening and elongating, and our leaves are large and flourishing. We're now concerned that the roots are becoming root-bound. It's now time to repot. Repotting your plant is a delicate but crucial time in your plant's development. Notice how the roots are visible. By transferring our plant to a larger pot, we give the roots the opportunity to continue to grow without becoming root-bound. Healthy roots make a healthy plant. Ensure the pot has drain holes and soak the pot with fresh water. Today is May 5th, day 40. Our tomato is 15 inches tall and has 5 new leaf stems. It's time to plant in the garden. Dig a hole slightly deeper than your pot, then line the hole with a good starter fertilizer. Then cover the fertilizer with soil. This layer will protect the roots. Now tip the pot and carefully remove the tomato. As you can see, the roots are healthy and have spread to the very bottom of the pot. Tomato plants flourish in soil that allows the roots to grow deep. Place the unpotted plant in a hole slightly deeper than the top of the pot. Fill the hole with soil about halfway up the plant. Then side dress the plant with a starter fertilizer. Then finish the hole, tamp it down firmly, and then water. Soak your plant well and get those roots wet. Today is the first day of summer. It's June 21st, and it's 85 days since we planted our seeds. In 85 days, this plant has grown from a seed to 48 inches, so we have a 4-foot tall plant here. This plant is an oxheart tomato, and it's an indeterminate, and it will grow pretty much the whole season until the frost kills it. One of the most important things you can do is get your plants on a regular feeding schedule. Tomatoes require a lot of food, so I feed them once a week. The soil in my garden is deficient in calcium, so one of the additives I use is calcium nitrate. I try to use organic fertilizers whenever possible, but I must admit I'm not a purist. I often use fish fertilizer, but I also supplement with a regular fertilizer. A 10-10-10 or a 10-20-10 seems to work best. Today is June 27th, day 91. We also planted several determinate varieties. This tomato plant is an Oregon Spring. It's designed at Oregon State University. This is a Heinz variety canning tomato. As you can see, it's covered with flowers. Later in the season, it's a prolific producer. Today is August 2nd. It's been 135 days since we planted. Our indeterminate tomato is now 7.5 feet tall and about 6.5 feet wide. Our determinate tomatoes are about 4 to 4.5 feet tall, and as you can see, they're well covered with tomatoes. From these 7 plants that we planted in April, we were able to can 120 quarts, or approximately 320 pounds of tomatoes. Although we canned tomatoes well into November, it was certainly worth the effort.